Riya's glitch-free, polished prime-time performance. I'm not saying this. ये इंडिया की बहुत बड़ी एक राइटर है, आपको पता होगा, शोभा डे. इन्होंने एक ओपिनियन पीस लिखा है एनडीटीवी में. उन्होंने ये कहा है रिया चक्रवर्ती का इंटरव्यू देखने के बाद ऑन वेरियस टीवी चैनल्स. एंड शी जस्ट डजंट स्टॉप एट दैट. She has made some very scathing remarks about Riya Chakravarti after watching that interview. I'm reproducing some of the excerpts from her opinion piece. Listen in. In this hilariously worded op-ed, Shobha De writes, "So Riya Chakravarti refused to get roasted. What's more, she actually wants to be toasted." For nearly 2 hours on a humid Thursday night, a 28-year-old woman nobody had really heard of till her 34-year-old high-profile boyfriend died, made mincemeat of seasoned star anchors. At the end of the grilling, it was the anchors who looked like they needed whichever drops Riya was allegedly adding to Sushant Singh Rajput's tea to keep him calm. The only ones clearly suffering from panic or anxiety attacks on the prime-time shows that night were these mighty people, left to gesticulate wildly, blubber, stammer and refer to notes, while Riya Chakravarti, the prime accused in a sensational case, remained the coolest customer on the planet. Several jaws must have dropped at Riya's steely responses to every question, complete with dates, timelines, facts and figures. It was a perfectly scripted, glitch-free performance. We stupidly forgot all about COVID crisis, JEE and NEET debates or Prashant Bhushan. Imagine, we hung on to every word being uttered by this feisty boss lady who was right at the top of the narrative she was spinning. Riya should immediately fire her pricey legal team, Shobha writes, and argue her own case in court after this dress rehearsal. At the moment, she seems to have just one point agenda: to convert a trending hashtag Justice for Sushant Singh Rajput into her own campaign. Hashtag Justice for Riya Chakravarti. Riya played every card in the book and went on from vamp to victim in 10 easy lessons. This is what Shobha De writes. And she says she discarded the Sati Savitri head-covered white salwar kameez, grieving girlfriend look for a more contemporary and casual girl-next-door appearance. Her meticulous recreation of any and every turning point of the tragedy, complete with dates and an assurance that she can produce proof to substantiate her stories, made one marvel. No question faced her, nothing could trip her up. She had just come to nail one person, Sushant Singh Rajput's sister, and she turned the knife expertly by repeatedly asking the same question. I want to know what happened to Sushant between 8th and 13th June when his sister was living in his home. Shobha De further writes, Sushant was found dead on 14th and Riya had taken her time to react to the awful news back then and was not seen at the funeral as well. But hey, she definitely did make the extra effort to go to the mortuary to see the body and say sorry. And now comes the angle, writes Shobha De. She confessed she and her entire family are contemplating suicide. Get a gun and shoot us all, she said dramatically, her eyes flashing fire. This simple girl from a middle-class background cannot take the pressure of her loved ones being vilified. She has sought police protection, fearing the worst. Everything she added, her lower lip trembling, has been misconstrued. Besides, as she challenged, where's the proof? Indeed, where is it? Yes, she admitted her boyfriend for a year, lived life king size, flew first class, stayed in best of the hotels in Europe, and had once blown up 70 lakhs partying with a bunch of guy friends. So what? Not only had this well brought up young lady not taken a paisa from her high living partner, she had also returned 35,000 to him after he had lovingly settled her hair and makeup bill. Oh yes, her brother had indeed been in Italy with the much in love couple as they enjoyed their European holiday. But that's because her boyfriend loved the lad so much, he wanted his company on their little honeymoon. And yes, SSR has also made him a business partner in a couple of ventures. Strictly no money, okay? Just bro love. That is what Shobha De writes. She further says, on the other hand, this is when Riya was at her finest. It was his family that denied him love. It's not good to talk about someone who is no more, she said. Riya said, her voice quivering. But she went ahead and did it anyway, revealing her partner's marijuana addiction, his claustrophobia, and his dependency on prescription drugs. She also brought up the old and almost forgotten hashtag #MeToo allegations and mentioned how hurt he was with reports about philandering. She of course remained the loyal, trusting, butter won't melt in her mouth girlfriend whose sole job was to look after her man and stand by him. There is loads more in the same vein, all of it stated bloodlessly without a flicker of emotion. Shobha De further writes, she didn't miss a beat dissing people who were close to Sushant, including his ex, and carried on for an hour or more without tripping up even once. Her language skills, switching between Shuddh Hindi and impeccable English, were put to great use as she effortlessly dismissed each leading question with a counter question and demolished any and every accusation with a sharp rebuttal. Pointed queries about drug use, abuse, or of her being involved with Bollywood gangs were met head on without as much as a twitch giving her away. Finally, Shobhade writes, when she was asked about a rather obvious and silly question, so do you think it's a case of suicide or murder? Pat came Ria's answer. Even I want to know. Touche. Finally, this is where Shobhade hits a sixer. She says, go home, you anchors. Ria just flattened your ego curve. Bachke rehna re baba. So this is what Shobhade has said about Riya Chakravarti after watching her interviews. What is it that you have to say about it? Please let me know in the comment section. And if you like my videos, then please subscribe and also hit the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching.